From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, John.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Donaldson. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
In now, Willie Stargell. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fifth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. DeJong is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. It's now 2-0 Boston. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. And that's the third out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. towards center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His career numbers against Manaea: he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. From the stretch, very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and grounds it to short. Pedroia on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Johnny Damon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He went deep in the contest last night. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. first 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Castillo rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Damon. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jack Reinheimer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in now, Miguel Valdez. No balls and a strike to count. First time up, he went down looking. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Reinheimer aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pedroia playing here in his age 34 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Sent on the ground out to second, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And now Bryce Harper. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in steps center fielder Johnny Damon. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Damon playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Sam Dyson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Fans, be one of the first 15,000 to join us here at Tropicana Field next Thursday night. You'll take home your very own Rays Cowbell, courtesy of MLB The Show.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeYoung moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Willie Stargell, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jack Reinheimer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Simmons leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 4, Miguel Valdez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
I'm set with the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. DeYoung over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding in for Boston, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Valdez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Here's Bryce Harper now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder.
0-1.
Right. Harper.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Tony Perez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andres Esposito is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Yonhervis Solarte is also into the ball game now as he'll take over the 5 spot in the lineup.
Yonhervis Solarte. The 1-0.
Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
One out, nobody on.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Grandal over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Johnny Damon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order, Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, if you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Damon is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Andres Esposito.
Fergie Jenkins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Fergie Jenkins is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One and 1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Solarte is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Jack Reinheimer 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coming on is McCutchen, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Leading off for Boston.
Next up for the Red Sox, Yohannes Solarte. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. And 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Valdez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And that's the 3rd out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail 5. So Tampa's batting order turns over. Set to go. Miguel Valdez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Dickerson going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Hit hard up the middle. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Ready for another chance? Tony Perez. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Now the 2-1. Side. Harper at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that is through into right field for a single.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brooks Robinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Donaldson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Paul Sewald comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in for Boston, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Ken Giles come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Simmons, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yonhervis Solarte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Manaea earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Luis Castillo couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runs.